Hey everyone, it's Keru here. The sun is slowly setting, and I think the sea is especially like vibrant dark blue at this time, and I really appreciate it. Big waves today. Someone posted a picture that this morning there were some surfers on this beach, which I'm surprised. Anyways, I felt weird. I kind of almost feel like I owe you guys an apology, because the last two episodes of Best Apocalypse Ever, episode 5 and 6, which are really one episode that I split into, were about waking up, friends waking up. And yesterday, I happened to have a talk with someone from my family who I hadn't spoken with in a long time, and I just asked the question, like, in light of all these new informations coming out, from the pharmaceutical companies, from, many people, has your worldview evolved a little bit considering these questions? And of course, if you ask someone if they've evolved, they're gonna say yes, just to not say no. But when I questioned them a little bit, I could tell that they didn't know anything about what I was talking about any new information coming out, even though it was front page news everywhere. And, well, front page news, maybe not everywhere, maybe it's censored in some places. But, it was around that it was admitted that, the shots didn't protect people from infecting other people, and therefore the QR codes and all that were not, there was no logic behind them. And anyways, I don't know, I just felt like I had to tell you that even though I've had some success in making some people asking themselves some hard questions, it's not always a home run. And yesterday was definitely a big failure. It was important for me to check, just to verify, like, where are we at? Where's my family at in that question? And I was very disappointed. And one thing I want to tell you also is I'm happy that I planned it before the talk. So I told myself there's probably room for only one question. We're not going to have a discussion. So what I did was I really planned the question. I said, in light of all these new informations coming out this last couple of weeks regarding the injections, regarding all that, has your worldview evolved a little bit? And I actually worded it a little differently. I said, are you talking about that, with the rest of the family, with your friends, with the people around you? And has your worldview evolved? And right away, the person was on defensive, and no, I get my information from the right sources, meaning from TV, and the right scientists that couldn't be named. So I'm a little bit proud of myself that I didn't push forward at all towards any of that. I just said, okay, I was just curious. Thank you. But the conversation became less fun. Actually, the conversation ended pretty quick after that. But it is what it is. And I guess, the other thing, I feel really bad saying this, and it might shock some people, but I feel I'm not the only one, so maybe it will help someone somewhere. This morning I woke up thinking about my family, because pretty much everyone, at least on that side of the family, everyone is on the same program, that whatever they say, whatever the government says and the news says has to be the ultimate truth. And this morning I felt shame. I felt ashamed, because whatever mental, whichever way my family gets to that conclusion, they're my family. And part of the way they see the world is I have a part of that. Like, I can understand. I understand where they come from, and I think it's wrong. I just think it's very morally wrong, and I'm ashamed. I don't know what to say to them. I'm ashamed of them. I'm like some things are being perpetuated that are so bad, and I know I'm sort of preaching to the choir here. I'm sure everyone watching this video goes through the same thing, but I don't know. It's a weird thing, being like, you know, I was in Canada. All my family is in France, and I moved to Italy, which is right next to France. So in theory, I could go see my family pretty easily. And I don't think I want to. I wouldn't want to now. It's like, what are we going to talk about? It's almost like any communication with them is just pretend. It's fake. It's like, you know, we say garbage in, garbage out. If you consume news and movies and whatever that is fake, what you talk about is going to be fake. I still love them, and I feel bad for them because I know that they're going to be in for a hell of a shock soon. And I feel bad for us because we have to keep suffering because people are still holding on to these old worldviews. I guess everyone is doing the best they can with what they have. I don't know why I'm equipped differently than the rest of my family. Must have some kind of rebel gene in me. But it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I wish them the best, but we'll talk after this is all over because right now I'm not interested. I got better fish to fry. Oof. Take care.